What's going on, YouTube? So in today's video, I finally built my brand new Glock 26X build, and I'm gonna do a full video on that here pretty soon if you guys don't know what that is. But I'm gonna show you guys step by step how I got it to look like this all the way to this. So this is my favorite paint job, hands down. Now, like, at first, you guys love the tan chocolate chip camo video that I did. If you guys didn't go see that video, go check that shit out. It came out amazing. But this is my favorite paint job of all time now. But this is the full before, and I actually did do it twice. So the first time I did it, I did the drum, the trigger, the full gun, all that good shit. Fucked it up in my opinion, had to redo it. But this is the lower right here from the Glock store. It's the M1X frame. It fits the Glock 26, the Glock 27, and a bunch of other stuff too. You guys can go do more research on that. But the upper right here that you guys see is from KM Tactical, and I got it on sale for like $260, and this shit is nice for $260. But this is the paint that I originally started off with, right? Do not use this shit right here. This shit right here, straight ass. This is what we ended up using. So instead of that, we used the ink blue, and this is pretty much all the stuff that we use right there. So this is the first finish. As you guys can see, there's barely any dark blue on there. Why is there barely any dark blue? Because that fucking metallic that I used, that blue shit that I just said don't use, like I said, I did the trigger and the drum. I clear coated and everything for like 5 days. Ended up taking all that shit off with some goof off. So if you guys ever fuck up a paint job, you guys can get that shit off easily with goof off. Just soak it, let that shit soak up. It'll start to crinkle. Once it crinkles, the paint pretty much separated from the gun, and you can just scrub that shit right off or spray it right off, as you guys can see. But that metallic paint literally like crinkled up every stencil I had. I couldn't do a second coat of it. It was just fucked, man. It was all bad. So never use metallic paint. Like I said, I did the drum and everything, and that shit pissed me off, man. So we did not end up doing the drum for the final result. We just did the gun, and I ended up doing the trigger, but it's a FRT trigger, and I still got to shave it down a little bit, so we're gonna end up repainting that. But yeah, you can pretty much paint anything this camo to match all that good shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, let's get back to it. So step number one, you're gonna want to come in with that Aqua Satin. As you guys can see, I already did like a first coat. So I coat it once every 30 minutes, and I do that pretty much 3 times. So I do 3 coats, and then this is the final result of it all dried up. And I'm not gonna lie, that shit came out crispy. Like, that shit looks like some Tiffany blue. If you or your girl ever wanted like a Tiffany blue gun, this is the color to go with. That Aqua. You know, she's probably like, oh my God, babe, I want a fucking Tiffany blue Glock. Hey man, you can get a little Glock, paint that shit with that Aqua. There you go, baby, you got it. But that shit came out amazing, like perfect finish, 0 bubbling, 0 fish eyes, all that good shit. As you guys can see, the lower came out just nasty. And once it like fully cures and dries, it does not look this glossy. But the upper came out amazing as well, as you guys can see. Like, that shit looks so good. Once you have both of them spray painted and all that good shit, this is your base. You're gonna wanna put them together because the next step is very important. So this is your base. So we're gonna stencil it up, right? So everything under the stencil, as you guys can see right here, is gonna be that aqua blue or Tiffany blue, whatever you wanna call it. So I ended up having to get some stencils from Amazon, and they didn't fully stick down. So as you guys can see, there's some like blue tape right there. So I kind of angled the blue tape, like cut it at an angle to make it look like it went with the camouflage to keep it from sticking. But yeah, so you're gonna wanna follow that up with the ink blue. And this is the blue that I ended up replacing that metallic shit with. And this blue is just so fucking nice. You guys can see that right there, like, boom. So first we did the aqua, stencil it, and then we following it up with the ink blue right now. And this is the ink blue finish, all dried up, all that good shit. And as you guys can see, another smooth finish. Like, Rust-Oleum has a really nice finish. And if you guys are like, oh, this is spray paint, it's not gonna fucking last on my gun long, the clear coat we use will literally last forever pretty much. Like, I done went through probably 1,000 rounds with the tan gun, and it still looks amazing. But after you get the blue all done, you're gonna wanna stencil it up again. So everything under this stencil is gonna be that ink blue. And like I said, I used a little bit of painter's tape, which actually worked best in my opinion for the chocolate chips. Once you have all that stenciled up, you're gonna wanna hit that with that Oasis. And that Oasis blue is just another good ass blue. Like, the 3 blues that I use, crazy color combination, man. Like, that shit looks so good. So this is the Oasis blue all dried up, as you guys can see. Another perfect fucking finish, man. That's 3 finishes that just came out amazing. Way better than the first time. Like, look at that. You guys see how smooth that finish is on there? But boom. Once you have all that done, now it's time to take off all the stencils, and you're pretty much going to be left with like just like a regular blue camouflage. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could stop here. You can if you want to, but adding those chocolate chips, man, that shit looks way better. But as you guys can see, like I said, just another perfect finish. So I used painter's tape and just cut circles down, and the painter's tape worked a lot better. And then pretty much, if you have any overspray, this is a good time to cover your overspray up with your chocolate chips. So just cover all your overspray up with circles. Make sure you mask off the entire gun, because I did fuck up a little bit. But after you get your circles all made and everything's all masked off, you're gonna hit that with that Snow White. So just cover the entire gun. That way everything and anything is covered, nothing's missed, you know what I'm saying? And once all that is all dried up, you're gonna wanna cut circles out, make little circles, and then pretty much cover about 75% of those open circles, because these are gonna act as shadows of the rocks. So then you're gonna follow that up with the blackout, and this blackout is super, super good. Like, it's super dark. That's what I ended up painting the drum back with, because all the paint didn't come off the drum, so I had to repaint the drum that you guys are about to see at the end black again. That shit came out crispy as fuck. But full coverage, like I said, full black. This is the black all dried up, and this is what it should look like. And this part scares the fuck out of me, because if you fucked your masking job up, man, you got some more work to do. But boom, here it is with the chocolate chips, and man, that shit just adds so much character to it. But like I said, the clear coat we use, best damn clear coat ever, man. This Brownells is the shit, bro. Like, after a week, you can literally scratch the paint, and that shit will not come off. Like, it's really good. But ooh, look at the bottom. That fucking frame came out crispy, man. So did that upper. But like I said, you guys can do any color. Y'all can do 3 different reds. You can do a purple, blue, green, whatever the fuck you want to do, and it'll come out pretty good. But like I said, these 3 colors together, man, that shit looks so good. But yeah, I did the trigger like I said, but I gotta shave it down because it's an FRT trigger and it doesn't fit in the frame right. So I'm gonna shave that down a little bit, then repaint it, and you guys are gonna see all that done up in another video. It'll probably be done when I do the Glock 26X pretty much review video and shit. And I am going to the range with it, so make sure you guys do stay tuned and all that good stuff. And I am doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway. But this is the full before, like I said, Glock 26X. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, somebody on YouTube said that that they had the best or hardest Glock 26X on the internet. Man, I'm stealing that title. What 6ix9ine say?
Stole that shit. That's what I do, nigga. Fuck, nigga, I stole that shit.
Like, nah, but shout out to Big Dre 357 on his Glock 26X build. He's the reason why I wanted to do this shit too. But yeah, man, this shit came out crispy as fuck. Like, this paint job, we put makeup on this bitch and she is stunting, bro. Like, look at that shit. And outside, oh my gosh, man, that natural lighting, man, that shit looks so good. Like, that blue is popping, dude. And then with the monochrome barrel I threw in there, I'm not gonna lie, the black barrel that was in there at first would probably like really look good in there, but man, that monochrome just looks fire. But like I said, you guys can go build your own at the Glock store. Just find a Glock 26 upper or use your Glock 26 upper and all that good shit. I'm gonna talk more about that in the another video about the Glock 26X build. But stay tuned for that, like I said. And also hit that subscribe button. That way you guys don't miss out on the 1,000 subscriber giveaway that I'm gonna be doing. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a lot of good shit in there. And that way you guys don't miss out on any more videos. Hit that like button if you guys did enjoy today's video, or if you guys would try this on your own gun. Let me know in the comments down below your opinions, all that good shit. But yeah, also follow me real quick. Follow me on Instagram at trigger.tone, because I do post everything on there before I post it on YouTube, because that shit's just quicker access. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys enjoy the rest of this montage, because man, this shit looks so good. But I'm out. Peace.